Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our general reading for June 11th, 12th, and 13th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know, when I'm doing this, I'm going to use my Redley Valentine decks. I will use my angel tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Archangel Power tarot cards. I think I'm going to pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards too, because these are all the Radley Valentine. I liked it. I like these cards too, but just one. And I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, I put a sunset out there. I think this is more of a sunset. I think that things are shifting, things are changing. We are all aware that there is more and more secrets being revealed. I do feel that there's going to be secrets on a more personal level coming out also. You know, it's that old, everything that's going on. That's Saturn in, Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius now. So, there's all these different planetary movements. Now on the 10th is the new moon. Or was the new moon. It is, it is in Gemini. We're going to be going into a time where we're going to be going to, I think it's the 24th, will be the full moon in Capricorn. So there is going to be a lot of readjustments where bringing our ideas, the air energy with Gemini, these are just I'm just pulling this up right now. This is coming to me right now. Our alignment, our air, our thoughts, we're going to be bringing that back down to earth. And it's actually going to become something that we put our fingers and hands on. That Capricorn full moon, that is an earth sign. And again, I kind of feel like it's like our thoughts, they're coming back to how we can be more practical. I shouldn't say practical, how we can be more, how we can apply it to our lives. Okay, so where are we going? I don't quite know, but just something's changing. Something is shifting here. And it's not necessarily living up here. It is also living in the earth. Now, I am also getting, before I start this, I've been getting these, I'm in these thoughts, these patterns. I've been seeing a fox with the ears alert, kind of watching. So, I just want to put that out there also. It's the animal is very, very alert. It's one of those red foxes, and it's just very alert. The ears are up, the body, it's just waiting and it's watching, and it is extremely aware. Okay. Anyway, had to just kind of let that, whatever that rant was about, it just had to flow out of me. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and my job is just to deliver the message. Also, too, as I go through my cards, anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. That's how I read my cards, and that's how they come to me. Also, too, remember, why don't you do it now? Like, share, subscribe. It would help. I'll also talk about it at the end of the reading. But there's some stuff happening. And again, being alert, that the animal, the fox keeps coming to me. Very alert, very watchful, just kind of, still and just watchful. Okay. Anyway, it's always an interesting time in my mind. Here we go, and let's start our readings now. Hello, my Sagittariuses. And how are you today? Well, let's see what we have going on. Let's see. Oh, card already flying. There we go. That one might have been reversed. I don't know, but it was one that flew. So let's see what else we might have here. This one is reversed, so that has strong energy. For my Sagittariuses, make them pretty. The King of Air, you know what to do. You're going to go after what you want. Now, King's underlying energy is air. This is air. This is really strategic. This is really thoughtful. This sees so clearly. So clearly, my Sagittarius. It's like, no one can pull the wool over your eyes, or, no one can hide. There is so much clarity here. And again, I'm feeling even though this is air energy and air is our Gemini, well, we have that new moon, so this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's this, thought processes, making plans, hearing news. This is kind of like, when I talk about laser vision, this is, you look at somebody, and you're saying, you tell them, tell me the truth. Because it's almost like it's not even almost. You can hear a lie, you can see a lie, you can discern the truth. There's going to be so much of this. It's not going to be that your heart says, oh, this is the way I want it or I don't want it. You're going to know things before you even know things. This is going to be that type of a weekend for you. This is very crisp, very clear, very sharp, very laser, very scalpel, anything that you want to think of a sharp cutting type of tool. This is you cut through all of the baloney, you're cutting through and you're getting down to what needs to be gotten down to. So, think of the King of Air as the King of Swords, and it's the wisest, it's one of the oldest, it's the oldest of the tarot deck, okay? Has been through everything, seen everything, and, there could be a little bit of a jaded type of energy here, kind of like I've heard it all, I've seen it all, so maybe you might rely a little bit too much on the intellectual and the objective part, and you may forget a little bit about the emotional part. So be aware of that, okay? Be aware of that. Just because it's like I just know it. Make sure though that make sure you do have the facts to back yourself up, because even though there's a lot of I just know it, make sure you have the facts too. Okay? Okay. Wow. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. I do feel kind of a lawyer energy with this one too. Okay? So there you could have somebody, again, I'm not legal advice. I do feel kind of a lawyer energy. It could be your energy, just kind of like, and where were you at this time? And what were you doing? Do you have an alibi? I feel kind of a lawyer energy. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Next card. The 10 of Air. So we got that air energy again. So 10s are transitional. So we have, 10s move you forward. We have a 1, which is new start. 0 is God universal energy also. 10s are saying things are changing for you, that things are, and maybe this is the realization, maybe you had to wake up and see things clearer, maybe the truth had to come out so that you can move on with this. But with this, there's a lot of relief. There's a lot of relief is more the word. It's kind of like, whenever you've been in a relationship, and that could be work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home, and you just feel like you're stuck in the relationship, and maybe you're like, I don't know what else to do. The job pays me good money. I hate the job. The relationship, the personal, is not necessarily really, a good fit, but, I can't move. So there's a lot of this kind of this, just breathe and let go. I do feel there's this movement. There's this, it doesn't mean that you actually quit the job. It doesn't mean that you quit any of those relationships I talk about. But it could be that because of whatever this truth is, whatever this is that you now find out, it actually is very freeing to you. Okay? Okay. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. And I think the addiction has to do more with the lies that you might have accepted. You might have just and now it's like, no more lies. No more lies. Next card, reversed. The King of Water. So we have the King of Air, and I told you the underlying energy of the King of Air is air. Now we have the water emotion. The one I was telling you, water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's fluid, emotional. So remember I told you here, you can know what you know, but the thing is sometimes you forget a little bit about that emotional thing. So this would be like, someone saying to you, I just felt I had to do it. And whereas you were very, no, right or wrong, this is the way it needed to be done. The water energy kind of says, okay, I do understand. I do understand. It doesn't take away from the air energy, though. I can understand. It doesn't mean that I'm going to necessarily forgive or forget. Okay? So the King of Water, though, has gone through a lot of emotional energies, has learned and grown with this too. So this could be, I mean, you can definitely say, yes, I do understand, and I thank you for that apology, and I thank you for telling me, and now we're separating our ways. Okay, so there is kindness with the King of Water. The King of Air is a little more like, no, this is the way it's going to be. The King of Water brings a little bit more about that emotion. And the King of Water, though, because of this relief, or this release, this reveal, it actually gives you a little bit more hope for that future. It actually says, okay, it gives you more, so if this is if this is a job you hated, it's kind of like, well, you know what? I know not to go there again. Or I know, or whenever those red flags, the same thing happens, you'll be like, no, I'm walking into what I used to walk into. Okay. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Now, the thing is, it's kind of like a relationship. And, sometimes people will, well, it's a relationship. Sometimes people, and I'm going to talk about personal relationships. Sometimes people will say, why do I keep falling for the same person? And there was a wise answer once given. When you're talking to somebody, if you, at the first 15 minutes, half hour, if you've heard this story before, run, okay? Because that means you're choosing that same person again. Anyway, this card, not reversed. Here we are. Change your life. So we have a 1016. So there is that 1016 energy. Okay, interesting with that. 116 energy. Archangel Chamuel, things moving. 6 is what you make of your life. 6 has a lot of your own choices and your choice energy in it. Okay? So it is what you've made of it. It's not a number to necessarily be afraid of. I do feel like with numbers, I think someone needs to know that the numbers, if you put in a positive energy, that the numbers will bring you more of a positive energy back also. Okay? But this kind of encompasses a lot what we just talked about. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So again, too, it's not necessarily that you're going to quit your job. It's just that you're going to you're going to see things clearer. And when you see things clearer, you can make actually the choice. Do I accept this or don't I? Okay? Okay. Let's go on. I've been really liking, these are my guardian angel cards have been calling out a little bit at these especially the weekend readings. So let's see. They may not next weekend. Here we go. This one is reversed. Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Hey, that fits. That fits. You'll have to let me know, okay? Let's see what crystal or energy. I do like, is that a unicorn or is that, I don't know if that's a unicorn. Is that a unicorn or is that just a very pretty horse? I think it's a very pretty horse. But if it was a unicorn, unicorns are special. Here we go. Let's go on. What crystal? Oh, it's an 8 though. 8 has unlimited opportunities, potentials that are, you can't even be contained. Here we go. Reversed. Celestite. Celestite. That's up there. I'm not going to grab it. Communicating with angels. Tranquility. Good fortune. Deep meditation. So Archangel Chamuel, make sure you're connecting with your higher power through this time. Also, it will help you, when you do that, it does help you to encompass some of that kindness, okay? Because that King of Air wants to just kind of say, no, no, no. The King of Water brings a little bit of kindness. It doesn't mean that you lay down and you say, oh yes, even though I understand, I'll let you walk over me. It doesn't mean that you just accept the situation. But we can always be kind, right? Right. Now, my Sagittariuses, remember the button? Please like, share, subscribe because it helps. As always, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.